Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. The extremely tight relationship that Ripple now has with JP Morgan is something I'd want to discuss with you. In this conversation, I'd want to provide my thoughts on the topic at hand, but what's more essential is what I think is being overlooked, despite its critical importance to XRP's future success, what everyone else is talking about. Please hit that like button and share the video if you enjoy hearing about Ripple and XRP. That's all we ask. First and foremost, we must inform people all across the globe about the truth of the digital revolution. Guy's catalyst for the adoption of cryptocurrency, smoke releases. The United States will pass legislation pertaining to stable coins in 2024. We won't have to wait until the end of the year because JP Morgan, the biggest bank in the world, thinks the stablecoin bill will pass before the election. JP Morgan now, before the election, he says. Let's talk about JP Morgan because they've teamed up with Ripple partner NIAM, a name that many of you have probably heard of. The fact that this brings us so closely together with JP Morgan, a name that everyone is familiar with, makes it clear that this is a huge deal. Right now, instantaneous payments all across the world. Not many people are mentioning that NIAM has already collaborated with Fantastic. Beyond everything else, this is the holy shit moment, as many people are kind of freaking out over it. XRP will be utilized by NIAM and JP Morgan in the release of these materials. What anyone could have missed earlier this year, around February of 2024, I believe, was that NIAM became the first worldwide fintech to receive the highly sought-after Type 1 funds transfer license from Japan's Financial Service Bureau. You then ask, okay, but why is that significant? The fact that this Singaporean firm, which had previously cooperated with Ripple, has now teamed up with JP Morgan further strengthens our relationships. I don't understand what's going on, you guys. Like they did with Medico, I wouldn't be surprised if Ripple swallows NIAM whole and buys them out. On a global scale, nevertheless, one thing stands out to me. Since the beginning, this has been Ripple's goal, to become the most dominating player, in terms of regulatory clarity and licensing. Every day, we see the actions and partnerships of the world's top institutions. The most critical aspect of their fintech activities is ensuring compliance with licensing and regulatory requirements in numerous jurisdictions worldwide. As the Ripple and SEC case winds down, we can see a deluge of banks that will use Ripple services, XRPL, with XRP as the native asset. This is why I keep stressing the need for licensing and clear regulations. After all, XRP is the most transparent digital asset currently available. When it comes to digital infants, XRP is clearly the victor. Everyone seems to have lost sight of the forest for the trees when it comes to the larger picture, instead fixating on the minute-to-minute fluctuations in the market. May you be well. You guys are the only ones who can keep up with Ripple right now, so I hope you're putting all these parts together and seeing how big this is. Now that Fed Chair Powell is on radar, it's clear that no digital asset can compete with XRP in the long run. This is bad news for XRP investors like us. Powell, head of the Federal Reserve. The moment has arrived for policy to be revised. There has been a marked decrease in inflation. The job market is not as competitive. The way to go is obvious. In light of the impending policy shift, the Federal Reserve's stance is crystal apparent, isn't it? As a result, this market is beginning to heat up just as the engine is starting to run. In my opinion, we are well prepared for the XRP explosion. And I know many of you are growing tired of waiting, but look around you, something has been going on for a long time. As you can see, this is just my personal view, but if you're an XRP, you need to put the pieces together. I appreciate you taking the time to view my online video. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.